Welcome back to the Thinking Crypto podcast, your home for cryptocurrency news and interviews. If you're new here, please hit that subscribe button as well as a thumbs up button and leave a comment below. If you're listening on a podcast platform such as Apple or Spotify or Google, please leave a 5-star rating. This content is brought to you by Uphold, which makes crypto investing easy. You can buy, sell, trade, and earn cryptocurrencies on Uphold. Right now, they have some great promotions. For example, you can trade Bitcoin with zero fees. So no fees on selling or buying Bitcoin. I've been using Uphold for years. They're one of my go-to exchanges for liquidity. So if you'd like to learn more, please visit the link in the description. All right, my friends, let's start off with a new Time Magazine special edition. And the title of it reads, The Ultimate Guide to Cryptocurrency, Everything You Need to Know. And this is dated December 6, 2022, so it's going to be coming out soon. Shout out to the user Cenobite on Twitter who tagged me in this. Guys, it just shows crypto mass adoption is coming. And the literature, the education, the awareness, the brand building is happening from Super Bowl ads to print to online media to television to movies. It is happening, my friends. And when you see Time Magazine and some of these big publications covering crypto and doing special features on crypto, it shows you the signs of the times and what is coming. Very bullish. And talking about bullish news, today we got some very big news. So here's the headline. MasterCard will help banks offer cryptocurrency trading. You read that right or heard that right. Or if you're watching the video, you saw that right. MasterCard, one of the largest credit card companies, going all in on crypto. So what are they doing? They are launching a program that lets financial institutions offer cryptocurrency trading to their clients. The payment giant will act as a bridge between Paxos, a crypto trading platform already used by PayPal, and banks. MasterCard's program will handle regulatory compliance and security, two core reasons banks cite for avoiding the asset class. So essentially, MasterCard is building a massive on-ramps for these banks, saying, hey, we'll handle the regulatory and compliance issues. We'll handle the trading and the custody. Just plug into our system and then offer it to John Doe and Jane Doe, your clients. Guys, do you see what's happening here? I mean, this is mind-blowing what these big companies are doing. And we're talking about MasterCard. We're talking about banks, the institutions that hold your capital, the institutions that allow you to make purchases with the credit card companies, right? And of course, you have your debit card. So it's amazing that these folks are capitulating, and it should come as no surprise if you've been subscribed to this channel and podcast. We've been covering all the big items. So within the past 2 to 3 months, we saw BlackRock enter the market. They partnered with Coinbase. They launched a Bitcoin spot trust. We got reports that Fidelity, Citadel Securities, and Charles Schwab are working on a crypto exchange. We had NASDAQ and BNY Mellon both launched their crypto custody service. BNY Mellon was just last week. Also, Google announced they're going to accept crypto payments via Coinbase for cloud services. So the capitulation continues, and they know what's coming. They see what's on the horizon, right? And they're building, they're getting ready for mass adoption. So here's a quote. There's a lot of consumers out there that are really interested in this and intrigued by crypto, but would feel a lot more confident if those services were offered by their financial institutions, says Jorn Lambert, MasterCard's chief digital officer. So what have I talked about over the years, right? My OG subscribers. Mr. John, how are you doing? This is Bob from JP Morgan. We're now offering crypto trading. You can easily buy Bitcoin and Ethereum through us, and we're going to custody it for you. You can come in and take a look at your statements. We'll have it online in your bank account. You could even go online and purchase it through your bank account. The white glove service, the ease of access is what's coming, my friends, right? I've given that mock scenario probably 100 times on this show, guys, talking about that's what is coming. So essentially, credit card companies, banks, stock exchanges, and other financial institutions, payment companies, and so forth, like your PayPals, will offer crypto. And we're seeing that already happening, right? The dominoes are falling here, guys. Big on-ramp. Don't miss how big this is. I hope, I'm conveying this, I'm articulating it well, how massive this is. And look at when they're doing it. When the rest of the world thinks it's going to be the end of the world. Recession, inflation, interest rates are going up. Oh no, what's going to happen next year? What's the Fed going to do? Now, I'm not saying you go dump all your cash into crypto. Obviously, you have to be smart. You have to talk to a financial advisor. However, you do want to be diversified, and you do want to take a position at the lows. And we are in the accumulation zone, in the low zone. Have we officially hit the bottom? I don't know. And it's very difficult to call that, the same way it's difficult to call the top. So you want to operate out of investment principles. Buy the lows, sell the highs. Buy the fear, sell the greed. Right? When there's blood on the streets, that's when you want to be buying. When everybody's euphoric and the taxi cab drivers are talking about it, buying NFTs and crypto, that's when you want to be selling, right? That's how it's played out historically. And the same thing goes for stocks. I'm diversified. I hold crypto. I have stocks. I have ETFs. I also have an investment real estate property. So I'm diversified that way. And I have my savings, I have my 401k. So I make sure I have liquid cash for emergencies. And look, right now, this environment, you do want to have a lot of cash, right? So something to think about, but at the same time, little by little, you want a dollar cost average. These big players are building, they're setting up shop. I hope you see what is coming, guys. They're preparing for mass adoption. They know the demand is going to skyrocket. They know the average Joe who's not paying attention to this will FOMO in, because crypto is going to be part of the economy. It's going to drive GDP. It's going to be part of the new token economy where the world is moving faster, money is moving faster. Everything's on the blockchain, contracts, assets, 24/7 trading, a more global economy. So that's what's coming, my friends. And this is just massive, huge news. So the other thing, guys, if you haven't seen my interview with Paxos CEO Charles Cascarilla, please check it out. I interviewed him last month, and obviously, big announcement, they're working with MasterCard, right? They're going to offer the crypto trading mechanics and the custody, and that's what they're doing for PayPal. So Paxos is highly regulated and highly trusted, and you can clearly see massive institutions working with them. So big time news, my friends. Speaking of banks, France's third largest bank, Societe Generale, has officially registered to offer Bitcoin to clients. This movement is happening globally, my friends. It makes me so excited. It makes me so excited because this is a global asset class. It's all on the blockchain. It's verifiable. And you can trust it, right? You can see the transactions real time. You can see who's moving what funds. Obviously, you don't know their names and everything, but you can see what's happening with the network, the hash rate for Bitcoin, for example. For other platforms, you can see the nodes and the validators and so forth. And you don't have to be an accredited investor to buy Bitcoin, Ethereum, XRP, or whatever. You can just be an average Joe and put a couple $100 and you're part of the asset class. So really amazing what's happening globally. Now we have some big Ripple XRP news. So Ripple begins testing XRP Ledger's sidechain that's compatible with Ethereum smart contracts. This is the first step in a three-part process to introduce an EVM, and that's Ethereum Virtual Machine compatible sidechain to the XRP Ledger mainnet. Now, for years, I think going back to 2018, 2019, the developers of on the XRP Ledger and the folks working on Ethereum have been trying to build a bridge, and I think that's coming to fruition now. And look, we're headed to that world of interoperability, and the bridges being built between different blockchains so that transactions, tokens, the value, all these things can move seamlessly across different blockchains depending on what blockchain you're using. So, if one company is using Ethereum and another is using the XRP Ledger, they can still communicate. The token economy, my friends, that's what's coming. So the Ethereum Virtual Machine is the software that runs smart contracts on Ethereum. Ripple said an EVM compatible sidechain, a blockchain that runs in parallel with the main XRPL blockchain, is now live on the company's DevNet, which is where developers can test implementations before they go live on the main network. Ripple and XRP stand to potentially benefit because the work developers have already put into building Ethereum smart contracts could be leveraged in the entirely separate Ripple ecosystem. The announcement Monday is just the first step of a three-part process. The second phase will go live in early 2023 when the EVM sidechain will become permissionless, meaning anyone can join it. The third phase is slated for the second quarter, when Ripple will be or will fully deploy the software. Here's a quote from David Schwartz, who I've interviewed multiple times. Our goal is 2023 is to have an EVM sidechain connected to the XRPL mainnet. The bridge in the final solution will be decentralized, and all components of the solution will be production ready to handle real world scale and use cases. The last two words there, or last part of the sentence, real world scale and use cases, right? That's what is important here. The real world adoption utility. And I love that they're doing this because whether you like it or not, Ethereum has a great virtual machine software, and other blockchains also use the EVM. So don't miss that, and the interoperability that's coming, my friends. Finally, some not so good news for Sam Bankman-Fried, who's the CEO of FTX. Apparently, Texas securities regulator launches an investigation into FTX US and CEO Sam Bankman-Fried. So we don't have all the details yet, but let's see what happens, because we've seen these individual or state level security folks go after certain companies, like New Jersey and other states went after BlockFi and so on and so forth. So let's see what they're trying to do here with FTX. I'm not saying Sam did something wrong, but we know the SEC has also been acting shady and doing a lot of overreach, right? If you saw my interview with JW Barrett this morning, we talk about that. So let's see what comes out of this. But we know Sam has a lot of connections in DC. He's got a lot of funding and resources, and he's not based in the United States. He's in the Bahamas. So let's see what Texas is up to here, and what other states do as well. Sam has been working with the other advocacy groups in the crypto industry to lobby politicians and regulators in Washington, D.C. But, look, some of these guys, it's kind of like a pay to play thing, right? That's the system we're in. Maybe Sam's got to make us a campaign donations down there, right? We'll see what happens. I'm not saying that's the case, but I'm just speculating. But I hope Sam and the folks at FTX have their ducks in a row here, because it looks like Gary Gensler and the SEC might be coming after these folks, and even if it's on the state level. Anyway, guys, that's the news. Huge bullish news with MasterCard. And I hope what I'm saying here is resonating with you guys as to what is coming, what is being built. I've been here since 2016, and I've just watched major dominoes fall and adopt crypto. So let me know what you think. Leave your thoughts and comments below. Hit the thumbs up button, share this video, and I'll talk to you all later.